We live in a world obsessed with success. The kind you can measure, the kind you can display, the kind that fits neatly into numbers, titles, possessions, and applause. Earn more, buy more, climb higher, collect achievements like trophies, as if happiness were waiting on the other side of accumulation. But here's the question no one wants to ask. If success is the answer, why are so many who have it all still unhappy? We see it in the headlines. Celebrities with fame, wealth, beauty, still confessing emptiness, burnout, even despair. We see it in ordinary lives too. The professional who reaches the promotion and feels nothing but exhaustion. The family who buys the bigger house and finds the silence inside it unbearable. The endless cycle of striving, achieving, and asking, is this all? This is the empty promise of material success. It tells us, once you have enough, you will feel whole. But enough never arrives. Every time you reach the milestone, the finish line moves. There is always more to want, more to prove, more to display. Psychologists have begun naming what cultures have long intuited. When we prioritize money, fame, and status above values like purpose, community, and compassion, our well-being suffers. Rates of anxiety, depression, and burnout climb, not in spite of success, but because of it. Because success without meaning is hollow. It is a cup that looks full from the outside, but inside is empty. And yet, most of us are caught in the trap. We scroll through images of curated lives, comparing our insides to everyone else's polished outsides. We measure our worth against people we've never met. We chase after a vision of success that was never truly ours. It is not wrong to want comfort, security, recognition, but when those become the foundation of identity, they fail us. Because no matter how much you gather, you cannot buy what the soul longs for. The soul does not want applause, it wants authenticity. The soul does not want accumulation, it wants connection. The soul does not want performance, it wants presence. And here lies the deeper tragedy. In chasing material success, we often abandon the very things that give life meaning. We sacrifice time with loved ones. We silence our creativity because it does not pay enough. We push our bodies beyond their limits. We trade authenticity for appearance. Until one day we realize we've gained the world but lost ourselves. This realization is painful because it exposes the truth. The cultural story we were given was a lie. We were told that more would fill us. Instead, more has only left us hungrier. But within this pain is also an invitation, the chance to redefine what success means. To ask, what actually nourishes me? What leaves me feeling alive instead of empty? What matters when no one is watching? For some, the answer is community, the quiet joy of belonging, the feeling of being held in times of struggle. For others, it is purpose, using their life for something greater than themselves. For others still, it is presence, the simple act of living fully in each unrepeatable moment. Notice that none of these can be purchased. They cannot be displayed as status, they are not easily measured, and yet they are the very things that fill the emptiness success cannot touch. So how do we begin to shift? First, by naming the illusion, by admitting that the chase for endless achievement is not working, by recognizing that burnout, anxiety, and disconnection are not signs of personal failure, but symptoms of a culture that worships the wrong gods. Second, by choosing differently in small, courageous ways, choosing to value depth over display, choosing to spend time where it matters, not where it looks impressive, choosing to ask not just what will this earn me, but what will this cost me? And third, by remembering that life is not something to be performed, but something to be lived. Your worth is not tied to your resume. Your value is not defined by your possessions. Your success cannot be measured in applause. Real success is quieter. It is the ability to sit in your own skin and feel at home. It is knowing you are loved not for what you produce, but for who you are. It is finding joy not only in arrival, but in the ordinary moments you once rushed past. The culture will continue to shout that you are not enough until you prove it. But you can choose not to listen. You can step out of the race. You can ask yourself, what actually fills me and what only looks full from the outside? Because in the end, the greatest failure is not falling short of success. The greatest failure is succeeding at what never mattered. So if you feel the emptiness of achievement, you are not broken, you are awake. And awakening is the first step to redefining your path. Victims of success do not stay victims forever. They become the ones who choose a different story. One where purpose matters more than prestige. One where love counts more than likes. One where presence is richer than possessions. And maybe this is the true success we've been searching for all along. To live a life that feels full on the inside, even if it looks small from the outside. Because having it all means nothing if you are not truly here to live it. Because in the end, the greatest failure is not falling short of success. The greatest failure is succeeding at what never mattered.